Today we'll be playing Falling Slowly by Glenn Hansard. We'll be playing it in the key of C, the original key, and for this video we'll be focusing in on the verse part. First we'll focus in on the left hand and the chord shapes that we'll be making. We'll be making a modified C shape and F shape for this section. So first, for our C shape, we'll take our first finger, put it on the first fret on the B string, like that, and our third finger on the third fret on the A string, like that. These two will stay in their exact same place for this entire section of the song. So that'll be our C shape. Notice that I did not put down the second finger on the fourth D string. We will not be playing that string during our finger picking pattern, so we can simplify it by just doing our first finger and our third finger here. Then, when it's time to move to the F chord, we are going to leave both our first and third fingers down. This C in the bass and that high C. The only thing we are going to add is our second finger on the second fret on our G string, the third one from the bottom. That'll be our F shape. When it's time to go back to C, we'll lift it up. And when it's time to go to F, we'll put it right back down in that same place. Those are our two chord structures for this song. Now let's take a look at what our right hand is going to be doing. For this, let's put our left hand in that F shape, like that. And now with the right hand, we are going to start by using our thumb and our middle finger to pinch the second and fifth strings from the bottom, like that. And then we are going to use our pointer finger on the third string and then our middle finger on the second string over and over and over again, like this. That pinch, pointer, middle, pointer, middle, pointer, middle. Or the second and fifth, third, second, third, second, third, second. That's going to be the basis of this part of the song. The verse part has 4 measures, and you've actually already done the 4th measure in that last exercise. So let's take each measure from the top until we get back there. For this first measure, we are going to put our left hand on our C shape. Our first finger on the first fret on the B string, third finger on the third fret on the A string. And our right hand, of course, is going to do the pinch, pointer, middle, pointer, middle, pointer, middle throughout this. But our pinch and our pointer are going to stay exactly the same. It's our middle finger note that is going to be the melody. So we could start by just trying our pinch and pointer, and we'll just rest when we say middle. It'll sound like this. Pinch, pointer, middle, pointer, middle, pointer, middle. That's the basis for this part. And then that middle finger is going to be catching our melody. So let's find that melody there. We do start with our pinch, pointer. Then the next note of our melody is this pinky comes down on the third fret of the B string, that second string from the bottom. This is the last time that your left hand is going to move during this section. Then we'll get our second string with our middle finger and our third string with our pointer finger. So from the beginning, we lift up, we do our pinch, pointer, put our pinky down, middle, pointer. Now the next melody note that our middle finger is going to get is our open E, and of course comes back to the pointer on the third string. Notice nothing on the left hand changed. And then we're going to get this second string with our middle and third string with our pointer to finish up that pattern. From the beginning, we lift up that pinky finger for pinch, pointer, put down the pinky finger, middle, pointer, open E on your middle, back to pointer, and then back to the B string for the middle, and then pointer. In this second measure, our left hand is going to make our basic F shape. First finger on the first fret on the B string, second finger on the second fret on the G string, third finger on the third fret all the way up here on our A string. And our right hand is going to follow the same pattern as before, our pinch, pointer, middle, pointer, middle, pointer, middle. And just like before, our pinch and our pointer are going to stay the same while our middle finger catches the melody. So let's try it without the melody. We'll do just the pinch and the pointer, and we'll rest during the middle. So it'll sound like this. Pinch, pointer, middle, pointer, middle, pointer, middle. Now we can add those melody notes. So we start with our pinch, pointer, and just like in the first measure, our pinky is going to come down on the 3rd fret on that B string so that we can catch our middle finger on the 2nd string and back to our pointer finger. And then we are going to make a bar chord, a little mini bar with our 1st finger, so that when our middle finger comes down to open E, we're actually getting the 1st fret, back to our pointer finger, of course, and then we lift back up so that our middle finger can get open E before we go back to our pointer finger. So that sounds like this. Remember to lift up when we start. We'll have our pinch, pointer, then our pinky down, middle, pointer, then our mini bar, and then lift back up for open E, pointer. And you've already learned the 3rd and 4th measures. The 3rd measure will be exactly the same as the 1st measure. It'll sound like this. Just like the 1st. And then the 4th measure is the one we did in the right hand exercise earlier. So we will make our F shape by putting down that 2nd finger. We'll do our pinch, pointer, middle, pointer, middle, pointer, middle. That's it. So all of those measures together sounds like this. Those 4 measures are played on their own for the introduction, but then they continue through the verses. And when you sing the verses, you're actually singing that melody note that your middle finger is catching throughout it. It sounds like this. I don't